Hi and welcome to the channel. We all have the problem that we have this corner where no shelf will fit in. So if we want to buy a standard shelf, 60 centimeters or 24 inches won't fit in. If we take the next that will fit in, we waste a lot of space for possible storage. So today I would like to share with you how easy it is to modify existing shelves to fit into every corner. I use IKEA here. Why IKEA? Not because they are the cheapest or the best, but they are very available and they have a kind of toolbox. So for every frame, for every shelf, you will find a fitting door. And that makes it very easy to modify and to bring them into the corners you want to have and make the style of shelf or cabinet that you want to have. But you can transfer that to every other modern made furniture. Yeah, let's go.
IKEA has a huge variety of cabinet bodies here. So what we want to choose is something that fits our needs in height and width best, and the depth is what we want to modify. So depth-wise, we're choosing a body that is the closest possible to what we need here, but a little bit deeper. So we do not add material, we take it away. So take something that is a little bit deeper than you need it, and this is what we want to cut.
So this is one of the sides of that IKEA shelf. And usually these boards, they are not made in one piece. So here is kind of wooden material. So here it is massive. Somewhere here there starts a cardboard core. So there is a core made of honeycomb cardboard construction kind of, so that they save material and weight. So if you cut your shelf down to somewhere here, you most likely do not have any kind of good material to screw something in. The good thing is that IKEA sells shelves in different depth. So you have to select the one that you cut down to your needs. For me, this shelf is 36.7 centimeters and I need 33.5. So this is basically the amount that I cut away. So basically an inch, but you can get away with 2 to 3 inches down to here. You can maybe cut it and then you have still material to get your shelf together that it holds. You have to mind that this pieces here, this holes up here, they fit in the dowels and here the screws to bring the shelf together. So if you cut that away, you have to find a different solution to bring it together. Usually I use biscuits if I do that, because the biscuits I can glue and that is really, really good. Want to have it sturdy and it's freestanding somewhere, you have to do something about the corners if you cut away this corner pieces here. And the back wall as well. The back wall gives you a kind of stability if it comes to, this kind of rocking of the piece. So the back wall prevents that. If you have it freestanding somewhere, you have to attach a back wall again. I will show you what we do there. Okay, let's go. Next step will be the back wall. If you want to have the back wall installed, there is a possibility to cut in a little groove here. You can do that with a router, or you can just use the table saw. Like this. And then you need the thickness of the back wall, and usually that's the thickness of the blade. So I will go 2 millimeters in here and then I can cut all the pieces. But be aware, if you, for example, if you cut through that, you will have a gap in here. If you see that side afterwards, then you will have at the end a little, if you see that side, you will have at least at the end a little cutout. But this is something you have to think about. What part of the sides of your shelf will be seen afterwards and how it is constructed. that dictates how you have to install your back wall. I can do it with a simple cutting here. I will show you in a minute. I don't want to install it as it was somewhere in here with a cut in here, because then I lose some material or some depth of the shelf. I don't want to do that. I cut it at the back here. I nail the back wall to it.
And now it's time for the normal assembly, exactly the way as it should be assembled, except the back wall that I nail into the groove I cut previously. And then I add some feet as the shelf or the cabinet will stand on the floor.
Alright, final step here is for me, for my shelf here, to make a tabletop. I took a melamine board here, easy, cheap, perfect, very nice to clean, because it's, in my case, it's for the bathroom. But it depends on what you want to do. If it is a shelf ceiling high, maybe you have to add a frame or whatever, yeah, is necessary to install it or make it look nice in the corner you want to install your shelf or cabinet. Alright, I hope you found the video useful, helpful. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. I would love to see a thumbs up, and I hope I see you next time around here, guys. Happy crafting!